conference play against East Bay. So first off, before talking about East Bay, the fact that you guys get to be on the home field for the first time.
Yeah, no, we're very excited about that. It's been a lot of time on the road to this point, and it's always exciting to be able to sleep in your own bed, prepare at your own place, and play in front of your own fans. So, yeah, we're very excited about the opportunity to play at home.
You guys started conference play last weekend. You definitely didn't want to start 0-2. I do get a tie at San Francisco State. Hey, it's not a win, but it's not a loss. How important was it going to the home opener to at least get a tie and come back here on some positive notes?
Definitely. We need something to build on. You look at the result on Friday and you see the score, and obviously the result is not what we wanted, but there was also some positive things in Friday for us as well. I think a little bit of nerves going into that game, our first conference match in over 2 years, so the players, I think, there's a bit of pressure there, and I think they felt it in the first 20 minutes of the game. But from my standpoint, I think if you throw out those first 20 minutes of that game against Monterey, it was a very strong weekend for us. The guys played well from that point on against Monterey. Even outshot Monterey like 12-1 in the second half. And then came back again on Sunday and had a great performance against San Francisco State. Like you said, didn't get the win, but I think, again, it's a performance that we can build on and build some confidence going into this weekend.
All right, so early in the week, but East Bay here on Friday. And have you had a chance to kind of see what they're all about this season?
Yeah, they've been off to a bit of a rough start. They started off with two tough teams in Chico and San Bernardino, who have been picked to do very well in the conference this year. So they've got a couple of losses, but they competed in both games, and they were right there in both of those matches. So my expectation is that they're going to come in and it's going to be a very close game, very difficult match, just like last weekend. And yeah, I don't see any let up as far as the competitive nature of the games that we played this year. So I think East Bay is going to be right in line with everybody else. It's going to be tough for sure.
All right, Coach.
Had a question. You had a 2-1-1 record through your first 4 games. Your first year head coach. Is there anything you're looking to improve upon from your team this year that you've seen through the first 4 games? That like one big thing that they should improve upon, that you want them to improve upon over the rest of the season?
I don't think there's one thing that we could put our finger on and say this is the one aspect of the game or the program that we're trying to improve at this point. But there's certainly a lot of things that we're trying to move in a direction throughout the program. I think we've been talking as a team about quite a few things, namely, in particular, trying to establish a foundation of who we are, how we play, and where we gain our confidence as a group. I think we've improved on that a bit, but it certainly is something that throughout the season is something that's always going to be a work in progress for us and trying to improve.
I think you mentioned a little bit about your offense already. Can you tell us how you feel about how your team is playing defensively so far, and whether you feel they can get even better?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you give up 5 goals in a game, that's not what you're looking for from your defense. But I think the defense, just like everybody on the field in that first 20 minutes against Monterey, we're a little bit off. But like I said, if you take those first 20 minutes of that game out of the equation, it's a much different weekend. We're much more positive in our feeling towards what happened over the entire weekend. But after that first 20 minutes, I think the defense did a much better job. They were executing and following the game plan a lot better. But I think just like everybody else in the team, the first 20 minutes against Monterey, really kind of shot us in the foot. We got to be better than that for sure.
All right.